Creating simple flash tattoo artwork is all about focusing on clean, bold lines and adding shading to give designs depth and dimension. These designs are usually straightforward designs, so keep your shapes and lines simple and recognizable. Once we have a design we like, we can start the outline. Once you have your sketch, go over it with your pen cartridge to create bold, clean outlines. Use a steady hand and try to make each line in a single pass if possible. And now we can add shading to create a sense of depth. Decide where your light source is coming from so you know where to place the shadows. Start shading from the edges or corners of the design and work towards the lighter areas. For traditional shading, use the whip technique, gradually lifting the pen to fade the shading as you move away from the shadowed area. Creating flash artwork using pen cartridges is incredibly valuable for aspiring tattoo artists, especially those looking to gain an apprenticeship, because flash designs are a must for any tattoo artist, serving multiple purposes that go beyond just attracting clients. They're essential for defining and showcasing your unique style. Using ballpoint pen cartridges to create flash is a fantastic way to build a strong portfolio. These flash designs let you practice translating your ideas into tattoo-ready artwork, which will help you see how well your concept will transfer to human skin. And since pen cartridges feel similar to tattoo machines, you're getting hands-on practice with line control, shading, and detailing that's directly relevant to tattooing. Flash artwork is also a perfect space to develop and refine your personal style. As you create each design, you'll naturally start to notice the elements and details that resonate with you. And over time, this process builds consistency in your work, helping you hone in on a style that clients can recognize, as well as get excited about. Just remember, your style will evolve with time, practice, and experience, but building it through flash work sets a solid foundation. Overall, using pen cartridges for flash designs is practical and versatile. You're not only preparing your ideas for skin, but also building the technical skills, confidence, and style that will set you apart as an artist. Practicing on paper with pen machine cartridges is an excellent way to build familiarity with the tattoo machine mechanics. The motions you'll use with the pen cartridge are the same as those you'd use with a tattoo machine, helping you develop a consistent technique and get comfortable with the movement patterns. As you practice creating lines, shading, and detailing on paper, these muscle movements will start to feel natural, becoming second nature over time. This practice not only builds technical skill, but also deepens your understanding of light sources, which is crucial for achieving realistic shading and depth. And through consistent practice, you'll develop the ability to visualize how light affects different shapes and designs, making your tattoos more dynamic. Finally, practicing with pen cartridges helps you start building your own unique style. Experimenting with different line weights, shading techniques, and design ideas allows you to refine a style that feels authentic to you. And by repeating these motions and challenging yourself with new designs, you'll gain the confidence and control essential for translating your artistic visions to skin, preparing you for the real tattoo machine. For those under 18 or just starting, practicing on paper with the pen machine cartridges is invaluable. It allows you to develop and refine your tattooing skills without actually tattooing skin, which is often illegal until you're 18. While waiting to meet the legal age for tattooing and to seek an apprenticeship, you can still make significant progress by building up your technical skills. Using pen cartridges mimics the motions of a tattoo machine, so you're practicing consistency, line work, and shading as if you were working on real skin. This practice will make muscle movements second nature, giving you the control needed for smooth lines and clean shading when you're ready to tattoo. Consistent work with light sources and shading techniques also helps you understand how to add depth and dimension, which are essential for realistic designs. Moreover, working with pen cartridges allows you to start developing your own style. As you experiment with different designs, line weights, and shading methods, you're honing a personal approach to tattooing that will set you apart when you eventually begin tattooing on skin. By the time you reach 18 and start looking for an apprenticeship, you'll already have a portfolio showcasing not only your skill, but also a clear style, both of which will help you stand out as a serious, prepared artist. Straight lines train your hand to maintain steady pressure, angle, and speed, creating a foundation for tattooing, while circle practice emphasizes fluidity and control, which are essential for consistent shapes and curves. Consistently practicing these exercises builds muscle memory, giving you greater control over your pen's weight and pressure, both of which are vital for tattooing accuracy. Drawing flowers strengthens your ability to balance shape and consistency, while whip shading introduces a new shading technique dependent on speed and voltage, both of which are building versatility. And both exercises rely on line work work precision and shading finesse, and with continued practice, these movements will feel more natural. Rectangle shading teaches smooth gradient transitions between dark and light, while circular shading builds depth perception and teaches shape shading, improving your handling of light and shadow. By practicing these techniques, you'll develop better consistency, crucial for realistic, dynamic designs. Creating flash artwork refines your style and portfolio, giving you hands-on experience with line control and shading for tattoo-ready designs. This exercise builds not only your technical skills, but also a strong personal brand as an artist, especially with consistent practice. Working with pen cartridges on paper builds muscle memory and familiarity with tattoo machine mechanics, helping beginners develop control, line work, and shading techniques without the need for real skin. This approach prepares you to handle real tattooing tools and, over time, build a foundation that transfers directly to the skill set required for tattooing. So keep up consistent practice. These exercises will prepare you with the confidence, control, and technique you'll need to succeed in tattooing. I'm not saying learning to tattoo is easy, but by mastering the basics with the ballpoint pen cartridges, you are setting yourself up to be a far more successful and confident tattoo artist. Keep up consistent practice, because these exercises will prepare you with the confidence, control, and technique that you will need to succeed at tattooing. And I'm not saying tattooing is easy by any means, but by mastering these techniques with the ballpoint pen cartridges, you're setting yourself up to be a far more successful and confident tattoo artist. For those interested in progressing beyond the paper, covering tattoo basics, techniques, sanitation, client management, running a tattoo business, and more, check out the link below to access the full Foundations of Tattooing course.